All right, guys, you guys know the deal. We are going to mow the yard one last time in 2019. So we're going to wait for my wife to come out so we can fix something on the Jeep. But I hate when I get bored and I'm like, I have time to kill, because like I have that paint that matches my truck. So I'm like, even though the Camaro's not ready for paint or anything, I just wanted to see what the maroon would look like. I have 2 coats on it right now, maybe 3. Yeah, more along the lines of 3. But I'm going to throw some clear coat on it here after I put another coat on, just to kind of see how it looks in comparison to the color of my truck. Now, I didn't have a whole lot of paint or a whole lot of clear coat, but I did put some clear coat on here. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. I mean, honestly, that don't look too bad. You can definitely tell there's a lot of imperfections, like obviously because we haven't sanded this properly down yet, plus we got the rust on through here. I sanded too deep on that when I was doing it by hand, but I don't know, this throws me off as to if I would want to do a maroon on the 3rd gen, but everything's maroon. Now, whatever. So the primary objective for today is to see if I can't angle down my wife's headlights further than what they are. So we're gonna try to angle headlights down, because I'm tired of getting high beamed every single morning that I drive it, because the truck's down and yeah, ideally the Jeep. So it's just getting really sick of being high beamed, and so is she. So we're gonna work on that. I'm gonna throw you guys on a time lapse. So hope you guys enjoy. While we have this all off, this bumper is actually a little bit cockeyed and makes it kind of a pain in the ass to get the grill in and out. So I'm going to adjust that while we have this apart before we even get to the headlights. Alright guys, now that the Jeep is complete, I'm trying to remember if I had issues with these taillights before when I disassembled the Camaro. I want to say one of the sides I had a problem with getting the taillights out, so we're going to attempt to get the taillights out and maybe get the rear bumper off of the Camaro. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure I had a problem with one of the taillights, but we'll just get into it and see if we can get them all off.
We will conquer all the oceans you can name. No, we won't take any blame. So I'm sorry for not slipping in, but don't worry, we'll find our way in. So I'm sorry for not slipping in, not slipping in, not slipping in.
So being the idiot that I am, if you guys remember right, we took off the ground effects piece here and I got pissed and just tore it. Now, when I redid my 1988 back in 2013, I took those off and I completely freaking brain farted that There's a bolt here, and then there's another one a little bit forward. You guys can't really see. They actually disconnect those ground effects pieces, and I feel like an idiot, but like I said, we do have more of those pieces at my parents' house, but as you guys can tell, everything is off. Bumpers off, taillights are off. I want to try to figure out where we want to go next step, especially with, like I said in the last video of the Camaro update, at least, about the rust down here in the corner. As you guys can tell, there's a massive hole. There's rust problems all in through this quarter. This maroon looks freaking phenomenal, though. I will say, despite the fact of like the prep not being perfect, and you guys can see these little heavy sand lines right here from when I was doing it by hand. Here you can tell I was doing it by hand, but over here you can see everything is like really, really smooth. And this turned out really great for being a rattle can job with some clear coat over top of it. But the prep underneath here just obviously wasn't the greatest. But I want you guys to comment down below. I know I was really leaning towards the yellow, but the maroon color match to the Duramax plus the maroon Jeep, it just kind of makes sense. And I know some of you guys are going to be like, oh man, you got paint all on the hatch. It doesn't matter. I'm honestly probably replacing this hatch anyway, so I'm not too concerned about it. Plus, if I really wanted to, I would probably spray this black, and then I have stuff that I could easily get this paint off of here and not damage the glass in and of itself. But I really do want you guys to comment down below. Would you prefer to see this car once it's completely finished in like a maroon, a yellow, or what color would you guys like it to be? Next on the agenda, we're going to try to get that little 3-piece spoiler. We got to get the 2 side pieces off, so it should just be 2 nuts we have to disconnect on each side. So I'm going to quickly do that, and I'll touch back with you guys in a second. Both of our tiny spoiler pieces are now off. So pretty much everything that I wanted to get done on the rear end of the Camaro today is for the most part done. We got the headlight situation figured out with the Jeep. Camaro looks so naked. Jeep still looks good. Truck's taking a nap. Damn tractor's getting covered in rain. This spare is pretty much useless, but whatever, we'll keep it. We'll just throw it in the pile of tires and garbage back here. But we made a lot of leaps and bounds today. There was a lot of work that was actually done. It's just footage-wise, I feel like this might end up being kind of a shorter video just because of running a lot of time lapses and stuff like that. But yeah, we got the rear end of the car like disassembled right now. I want to get that third part of the spoiler taken off of the back hatch, but I don't think I'm going to do it today. The rain is starting to pick up. We got the Jeep situated, have the bumper off, got the lights adjusted, the grill adjusted, everything like that. But yeah, sometimes recording doesn't necessarily go as planned. Well, guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. I really gotta piss, just being brutally honest with you guys. Plus this rain's kicking my ass, and there's not a whole lot I can do. Kind of frustrated. Still mad I can't find my truck keys because I would really like to make progress on the Duramax, but until I find the keys or I have a locksmith come out here and get my replica key made, there ain't a whole lot I can do on the Duramax. I know I've been all over the place. I think I might just wait and do the injectors. With all the emissions, garbage, and bullshit that's going on right now, vehicles, diesels, before 2008, basically up to 07, they're the only trucks you can delete and tune anymore. So with everything going on, and I don't know, it's got me so flustered as to what I really want to do. But I'm honestly considering, because the cool thing is like I don't want to get in another vehicle payment. So if I keep the truck, then I'm okay. I'm not into another vehicle payment. So, you know, long term, I think it would pay off just to do the injectors, even if I had to slap a new motor in there, because obviously we don't know the full extent of what's going on with the truck. But plus it gives me the leverage of doing body work on the channel, replacing the rockers, replacing fenders, fixing rust and different things like that. So yeah, a a lot of stuff that's all helter-skelter right now, to be honest with you guys, and just trying to continue to pump out decent content is honestly a struggle sometimes, especially when the moolah just isn't there. Obviously, I'd like to have this Camaro completed, but there's going to be a lot more money invested into the Camaro than what I initially planned on. So we're going to kind of do all of our body work in here in the winter, get that all situated, like I've said plenty of times before. Probably drive, unfortunately, the Mark IV Jetta that we have. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to mind driving the Mark IV Jetta, just obviously knowing that my truck's going to be back better than ever. But if this was your first time watching a video on my channel, guys, I hope you give this video a big thumbs up. I'm tired, I'm hungry, I want to get making some dinner. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Join us on our journey to 5,000 subscribers, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.